Sorted. Let's get into it. Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. In the last video I said get your comments in. You guys did that, so in this video we're going to be looking through some of your comments. Some of you have got like technical questions which I'm going to talk you through, and yeah, all my favourite comments from the last video in this video we're going to get answered. So yeah, let's do that now. Quick back garden update. Still not moved that bin bag. A lot of branches here and some there. We've been doing some gardening, so this tree's been lopped down, in case you're wondering. And yeah, so this video is very much about answering your guys' questions that you left in the last video. So let's answer them. If I do seem a bit more cagey than my usual self whilst I'm doing these videos, it's because there's like 3 surrounding gardens and I'm always paranoid that they're watching me while I'm filming these. So if I'm not my usual brash and flamboyant, no. Anyways, if I don't appear to be my normal self and I'm a little bit quieter, it's because this. Right then, first comment, this is from Ryan Bryson. He says, how can we fix a pull off the tee with the woods? My strike is the best it's ever been, but pulled everything off the tee before lockdown 3. So straight away, we know that strike is not an issue. So sometimes with a shot that curves to the left, you would usually associate a toe strike with the woods, but we know that that's not the issue. First, we have to correctly diagnose what the problem shot is. So even though Ryan says it's a pull, is it a shot that's curving left, in which case we need to get on top of the way the club face is pointing, or is it a straight shot? Is it a straight pull? Is it something that starts straight left of the target and stays in that direction without much curvature? If so, and judging by how Ryan's described this, I'm guessing that's the fault. We need to look at the path. Let me show you how I do that. Okay, so we've got our 3 wood out. As we know from prior videos, my favourite path changing drill is this one. So as I'm setting these 3 golf balls up, there's a gate, like a window of opportunity if you will, to swing it through this way. So this would allow you to present a neutral club path and hit the ball relatively straight, or certainly start the golf ball straight away your intended line is. And it will also get you hitting a little bit more from the inside. If we were to pull the golf shot, we would see a path aligning to a face, but most importantly the path will be travelling in this direction. So we're seeing if we were to move that club out to in left, we're probably going to start it in that direction. Now, like I said earlier, if your face is square to that path that you're swinging on, you're more than likely going to hit it straight left. So if club face isn't the issue, we need to sort your path. So set your 3 golf balls up like this. I want you to hit the middle one, but most importantly, Ryan, I want you to miss the outside and the inside one. Let's give it a go. And I'm guessing that if I can do this, it's not going to start left hand side of the net, it's going to start centre to right. There we go, straight down the middle. Cool. If you're still struggling with that after doing that drill, let me know, we'll explore it further. Okay, next comment is from Fisher, and he says, show us what you're working on please, Jack. Now in the last video I said it could be potentially quite a boring video on its own, but if you wanted me to talk about it in a little bit of depth on the things that I'm working on, I was gonna, so here it is. Now since second lockdown I think it was, I had a bit of a cheeky session when we shouldn't have been allowed to. I don't know if I'm able to say this or not, but I had a cheeky session with Dan Gregory at Kingswood Golf Centre. Me and Dan are quite good friends outside of golf and work, so we found that we gelled pretty good together, and he's got some principles and some ideas on the swing that kind of matched up my mind. So after a couple of sessions I thought straight away that, you know, that we're gonna not get on, because we got on anyway, but we had the same vision if you will. So things that we're working on, first and foremost, the big one for me was tempo. Now you guys all know from watching my swing for probably a couple of years now on the channel that I've got an extremely quick tempo. One thing that I've never really thought about before starting working with Dan was that it was hindering me when it came to controlling my club face and controlling my sequencing. So we had this idea of slowing down tempo initially just to help everything work in order properly as it should be, because sometimes I get a little bit too quick and some things race out of order. So the drill that we've put in place is one that I really like for my tempo, and it's more specifically for my backswing, to keep it nice and controlled and slow. As you can see down here I've got 2 golf balls. Now aim of the game with this drill is to place the club behind the ball that we're intending to hit, take a stance, and then the goal is to sweep this one away, but do it so that it only goes around about 2-3 foot behind our golf ball where it is at the minute, and we're also checking for which direction it's travelling in. Another thing that we noticed with my takeaway is that sometimes it got a little bit on the inside and the golf club was to whip in this direction quite aggressively, which doesn't set me up for a successful move. So what we need to do to determine if it's a good, controlled, slower tempo takeaway in the direction that we want it to, golf club goes in there as it normally would, and then when we're doing the takeaway, we slide it away. So again, that golf ball's not travelling far. Before, I would imagine that I'm setting off really quick and it's probably going to go about 10-15 yards up the back garden. But as you saw in that example, golf ball just nice and slowly slide, and then that starts me off for the rest of my move. And you're also noticing that it's a direction straight behind this golf ball here. The bad inside takeaway, when it was really quick, if I can put kind of both of them together, would see that kind of thing. So golf ball travel behind me this way and further than just off the mat. So yeah, that's the big one for me at this moment in time. It's all about thinking about controlling my speed of my backswing, definitely. A couple other things we're working on. Posture, sometimes I get a little bit slouched and unathletic, so we've just pinned those shoulders back and trying to get a bit more dynamic in my setup, a bit more athletic. And looking at the way that I exit through impact, sometimes I get a little bit high and right, meaning that my hands have got that potential to flip and hit that dreaded hook or a block sometimes. So we've just been working on getting that exit a little bit lower and a little bit more to the left. But the big one that stands out for me is this tempo and this backswing drill, bit of a double whammy combined. So right, I'm going to stop yakking. I'm going to give it a go to show you guys that it's hopefully working. There we go. Nice strike as well. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. A few things at once. The way I find it to mentally digest all these things at once is just do it bit by bit. So if I've got an hour's practice session, I'm probably going to spend 20 minutes on my tempo, my takeaway drill, and then I'm probably going to look to spend 10-15 minutes on my exiting ideas, you know, my postural ideas. So just a case of breaking it up. When you're first making swing changes similar to what I have, I'd never recommend that you do them all in one go. So split it up, and then hopefully everything will start to click as it seemed to be doing just before lockdown, and hopefully it comes back sooner rather than later, because it's coming up to golf season now, isn't it? Also, can I just shout my mate Belly out? He's sorted me out with these absolutely sick new golf trainers. Puma they are. Appreciate you, Josh Bell. That was thin. I've quite enjoyed doing this video today, so if there's any swing technique questions, any questions in general about golf that you want me to answer, make sure you're getting in them comment section below again. I'm going to try my best to keep to a more stricter upload schedule. I know I said that from the last video it was going to be the start of me cranking out videos again. Unfortunately, we've been really busy at Ickleton Golf Club with some extremely exciting things that I can't quite show you yet. So once that's all done, of course, it's going to be coming towards the YouTube channel. Not long till we go back to golf now. My diary has reopened, so if you've not got in touch with me regarding rebooking a lesson or booking a lesson, please make sure you do so. All my contact information is in the description below. Also, I'm working my way through a long list of people that did have lessons booked in and people that were interested. If I've not got to you yet, just prompt me, send me a message, email, anything like that. Stay tuned for the next video, because there's going to be some exciting developments regarding the new series of the Toolbox coming, so you don't want to miss that. That'll be out in the next couple of days. Thanks ever so much for watching again. I really did appreciate all the comments and, you know, likes on the last video that I did, that am I quitting YouTube clickbait one. Appreciate all you guys watching that and commenting as you did. That's pretty much it from me today. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Laters. Goodbye.